iPhone. It's here in the declarations barn. Somebody's obviously lost their iPhone. It's been picked up and it's here in the declarations barn. And I'll just draw your attention again to the Tiverton Foxhounds point-to-point, which is next Sunday, the 26th of January at Chipley Park. First race 12 o'clock, and entries are being taken here today. So if you want to enter for Tiverton Foxhounds, come to the declarations barn. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank MST. They generously sponsor us every year, and they sponsor the catering marquee, which is a costly job. So please support MST. They've got a stand here today, and we're pleased to show you some of their agricultural machinery and equipment. They're also available online, and they give you an excellent service. So please support MST, because they very graciously support us. Thank you.
And in the Totnes and Bridgetown Mixed Open Race, the best turned out, which is very generously sponsored by Martin Pears Engineering, and Louise is here with me, and she has chosen 22 Wish I Could as her best turned out in this open race.
So we move on now, ladies and gentlemen, to our fourth race of the day. This is the Totnes and Bridgetown Mixed Open Race. Runners on their way down to start. The one that went down slightly early was Markle Ridge, number 14, ridden by Mr. S. Dukes, pink with a grey chevron check cap. So they're coming out of the paddock now, and the first one we see out properly is number 6, that's Diligent. Ridden by Mr. Kieran Buckley, black and white diamonds, the black sleeves and a white star on a black cap. Following this one down is Soul Caliber, ridden by Mr. Darren Edwards, royal blue with a light blue disc and a corded cap. Going down beside that one is Wish I Could, number 22, ridden by Mr. Jake Baymont, and that's blue with a pink hoop and a blue cap. Following these down is number 19, that's Tiger Sam, ridden by Miss H. Stevens, dark blue and light blue hoops with a pink sleeves and a pink cap. Then we see Kay de Burley, number 3, ridden by Mr. Will Biddock, blue and yellow quarters with blue sleeves, yellow spots and a blue cap. Next out is Doc Carver, number 7, ridden by Miss R. Pugh, purple with the blue sleeves, purple armlets, purple cap with a light blue star. Going down beside that one is number 16, that's Radden Top, ridden by Mr. Fergus Gillard, black with a white chevron and armlets, black cap with the white hoops. Next out is number 13, that's Jabolski, ridden by Mr. T. Dixon, yellow with a green star, yellow cap and a green star. Following this one down, it'll be Crown of Thorns, number 4, ridden by Mr. Nathan Verne, white with a maroon star, hoop sleeves, maroon cap with a white star. And the final one to go down is number 21, that's Wind Tour, ridden by Mr. Josh Newman, red and gold stripes with red sleeves and a quartered cap. So those are the 11 runners then that go down to post for the Mixed Open race. Mixed Open sponsored by the Totnes and Bridgetown Racing Company. A hangover from the racecourse here at Buckfastleigh and Totnes. They're the biggest sponsors down here in the southwest of racing. They do 5. Markle Ridge next best at 7 to 2. And then we are at the bigger prices of 5 to 1, which is Soul Caliber, and 7 to 1 Crown of Thorns, 10s Radden Top, and Wind Tour Doc Carver. They're 10 to 1, and then we're out to 14s for Wish I Could. 14 is Diligent also. But anyway, the flag's down and they're away nicely from the start, and taking on the first of their 19 fences, and Markle Ridge was the one that led them out over. Markle Ridge by a length to Soul Caliber. Diligence there just disputes second now on the inside. A length and a half then back to Wind Tour and Radden Top. Tiger Sam follows these through. Wish I Could's next, and on the inside Crown of Thorns races away. On the inside just at the back, 2 back markers are Arcade de Beaulay, and on his outside is Jabolski. So they prepare then to leave the back straight behind them for the first time. And Markle Ridge still with about a 2-length advantage now as they turn to come back towards us and race on to another plain fence in this part of the course before they come up the hill into the home straight. And they're at it now. And they're all out of safely. Arcade de Beaulay still the back marker, and obviously being ridden patiently by Will Biddick in these early stages. So Markle Ridge with the advantage, Diligent and Soul Caliber, they're 2 and 3. And following these through, I Wish I Could, and on the outside Doc Carver. So they're up into the home straight now and racing on towards another plain fence. So come to it, the leader just gone a little bit tight to it, just give the birch a bit of a whack. But Markle Ridge with the advantage, a length clear, Diligent, Soul Caliber. Gap then of about 2 or 3 lengths then back to Radden Top, Wish I Could, and Doc Carver on the outside. Wind Tour's jumped up in between them to dispute fourth now. Crown of Thorns and Arcade de Beaulay, they race together in behind these. Tiger Sam's in behind that, and then Doc Carver, Jabolski, just the one that's becoming slightly detached at the moment. There's around about maybe 18-20 lengths between first and last of these 11 then, as they now meet the open ditch for the first time. The leaders sailed over it beautifully. They're all over it safely, and now begin their turn that's going to take them up the back straight. They're going to jump the first one in the back straight this time. So Markle Ridge with a 2-length advantage. Soul Caliber just shown in second from Diligent on the inside. They come to the first one in the back there. Good jump by Soul Caliber. Arcade de Beaulay now closer order in fourth from Radden Top. I Wish I Could is bang there on the outside of these. In behind this comes Wind Tour and Crown of Thorns, and then Tiger Sam and Doc Carver now the back marker of the main group as Jabolski continues, but around about 15 lengths off of these as they head towards the next. So Markle Ridge with the advantage, and leading group safely over that as Jabolski comes to it. Slow and tired jump at the back there. So they've completed the jumping exercise up through the back straight and continue on then to the top. So Markle Ridge has been kept separate from the main group in the preliminaries. Went down to the start early and obviously taking a keen hold out in front as he takes the turn, brings them back towards us and races on to another plain fence. So Markle Ridge comes to it. Soul Caliber out over in second, clear second now. Soul Caliber, Diligence back in 3. And behind this Radden Top races on the outside of Quai de Beaulay. The favourites right up the inside under Will Biddick. Wish I Could's wider out, and they continue then to begin their climb up the hill, up into the home straight for the second time. So Markle Ridge, Soul Caliber, Diligent, they're 1, 2 and 3, about 3 lengths clear then of I Wish I Could, who's in fourth. Quai de Beaulay jumped up to dispute fourth, then Radden Top, and then on the outside Doc Carver, Wind Tour and Crown of Thorns. Tiger Sam is now the back marker, and Jabolski has been pulled up. So they head out then into the country for the final time in this mixed open race. And a good gallop been set out in front by Markle Ridge. He's made this a real test so far. Soul Caliber's been happy to sit in his slipstream throughout. Diligent, Quai de Beaulay in fourth, Radden Top in 5. Then we've got I Wish I Could, Crown of Thorns also creeping a little bit closer under Nathan Verne. So this is the open ditch then for the final time, and they've all sailed over the ditch okay. Tiger Sam was the one that just made a marginal error on landing there at the back, but continues and just becoming a little detached now, as Markle Ridge now has cranked it up, and he's gone about 3 lengths clear of Soul Caliber, who was kicked into that by Darren Edwards. Quai de Beaulay, the favourite now, moves up on the inside of Soul Caliber and looks to be travelling pretty well within himself at this moment. I Wish I Could was the one that was a little bit sticky at that, back in fourth. And Doc Carver now making ground up on the outside. So they continue on then up to the final plain fence in the back straight. Markle Ridge out over, Quai de Beaulay and Doc Carver bang there on the heels of these two in third. We'll look back, and Crown of Thorns is also trying to make a bit of ground up and trying to get back on terms with the leading two, but as they now take the turn, brings them back towards us. Markle Ridge and Quai de Beaulay, these two have gone about 4 lengths clear then of Doc Carver. So they come then to the second last. This is 2 out, and Markle Ridge on the outside, Quai de Beaulay on the inner. Doc Carver back in 3, and then Crown of Thorns is fourth. So these 4 look to have got it between them now as they continue then into the bottom of the hill. Quai de Beaulay and the long-time leader, Markle Ridge, and Sam Duke's looking over his shoulder, but Quai de Beaulay now's gone clear. He's gone 5, 6, 7, 8 lengths clear readily as he jumps to the last. Markle Ridge over in second, but Quai de Beaulay is going to be pushed out to the line under Will Biddick and scores readily in the end. Markle Ridge in second, then Doc Carver's going to finish in third. Radden Top, Crown of Thorns and Soul Caliber, they're the final ones to finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming the winner of our feature race, the Totnes and Bridgetown Mixed Open Race, and it's Quai de Beaulay and Will Biddick.
Here is the result of the Totnes and Bridgetown Mixed Open Race. The winner, number 3, Mr. C. Donnion, Mr. A. Doyle, Mrs. L. M. MacDonald and Mr. C. Barbers, Quai de Beaulay, trained by Mrs. Rose Loxton and ridden by Will Biddick. Second was number 14, Mr. C.J. Bennett's Markle Ridge, trained by Sam Jukes and ridden by S. Jukes. Third was number 7, Mr. Dennis Pugh's Doc Carver, ridden by Miss R. Pugh. And the fourth horse was number 16, Mrs. S.M. Trump's Radden Top, trained by Leslie Jefford and ridden by
Darcy, West Cheek Pieces and ridden by F. Proctor. Number 6, Miss V.J. Nichols, Sticky Blob. This horse carries 12.5 and is ridden by Millie Wanacott. The difference in weights is due to penalties, etc. Horses away, horses away. Number 11, Mrs. Kaylee Woolacott's Milanese Boy, trained by Neil McLean, wears cheek pieces and ridden by Joss Newman. Number 12, Mr. P.
And so now we come to the presentation for the Tottenham and Bridgetown Mixed Open Race. We're absolutely delighted to welcome Jennifer Mitchell from the Tottenham and Bridgetown Racing Company to make the presentation to the winning owners. Katie Burley ran a superb race, and we're delighted to say that Rose Loxton and Chris Barber are both here. Please come forward and collect your trophies. Magnificent silver, gold, and Nigel Pound has very generously donated a bottle of champagne for the winning owners as well. And Will Biddick, a double for you. Well done, the winning jockey. There is a lovely photograph frame for you. So many thanks indeed to the Tottenham and Bridgetown Racing Company for their generous sponsorship. And Rose, congratulations, you're an absolute winner these days. So long may it continue.